NBA2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And in just a moment, we'll hear from our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Here's the starting group for the Cleveland Cavaliers. The wing set for him, Mitchell and Hunter. The big men on the floor for him, Mobley and Allen. And it's Ball in at the point guard. And for Miami, they've got Wiggins. Bam Adebayo is out there with Khalil Ware. Then it's Tyler Hero, and it's Powell in at the shooting guard position. And thinking back to last year's East semifinal, and this was a big discussion among us here at the table, the Bucks beat the Hawks 110-102 in Las Vegas.
Atlanta had the lead going into the fourth, but Giannis and the Bucks took over down the stretch. The Greek Freak ended up with 32, 14, and 9, one assist away from a triple-double.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. So, Richard, let's give him some credit. Jared Allen has turned himself into a more complete player, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, he's not just a floor spacer, but he does everything else at an elite level. Very efficient. Doesn't make a ton of mistakes that will beat you.
And the first one drops.
That's what you love about Jared Allen, is how well he knows his role. He's out there to own the glass, defend, and go for the guaranteed buckets, and boy, does he do it well.
Both good from the line that time. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, this summer, the entire Cavaliers executive front office staff received multi-year contract extensions. Over the last 3 years, Cleveland has had the 3rd best record in the association. Guys, and there's a sense that a culture is being created that is permeating every level of this organization.
You'll love to hear it. All right, Shams, we appreciate the update. Now, Hero, after the missed 3 from Evan Mobley. Offensive rebound. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And this is the level of intensity Adebayo brings. He's terrific at channeling that energy on the offensive glass.
Scooped up, and Mobley throws it down.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Oh, yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
Well, it was Miami winning their last game against New York.
And the bench turned up in that one. Whatever they couldn't get from their starters, they got from the reserves.
For a number of reasons, depth seems to become more important every year.
Now, Hero, following the miss by Lonzo Ball. This one for 3. The shot by Powell, no good.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
Yeah, that's a good defender making a play, and he does it without fouling.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Yeah, it's nice to see him be assertive instead of settling for a jump shot, especially in the first quarter.
Count that one.
Oh, great job moving the rock by Hero. Not a ball stopper. Tyler is a team player.
There's Ball with the 3. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Hero against Ball, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Hero. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Eric Spoelstra and I got a chance to catch up for a bit. We discussed Evan Mobley and how we wanted to defend him coming into this matchup. He said, quote, to make him settle for jumpers, we don't want him getting easy buckets or deep inside positioning. That's when you get into trouble. We'll see how good the resilience is against him tonight. Back to you.
Thank you, Allie. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And how about the moxie of this kid? Hero has flair to his game. He's fun to watch. And I tell you, he wouldn't be any fun to play against.
And the Heat making a change here. Jovic is checked in. Al Horford, he's checked in for Cleveland.
And Hero, one of those guys in the league that can nail free throws with his eyes closed.
Mitchell passes to Horford. And here is Ball. That one misses. Great D that time from Hero. Here's Powell, and the dunk by Powell.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end.
So, timeout called here, the first for Cleveland. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. Showed a lot of versatility.
It really is fun seeing an offensive function like a well-oiled machine. I'll be interested to see if they can keep doing this.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Dean Wade, he's checked in for Mobley. Max Strus comes in for Mitchell. And it's Sam Merrill in for Ball.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Inside, here's Wade. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those. Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Here's Merrill. That one good for 2.
Showing the quickness right there. Just tough to keep up with it.
Hero looking over the defense. On the wing, Mitchell. Still yet to score. Jovic. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
Merrill with the ball. Covered by Mitchell. Horford dishes to Wade. 4 on the clock. And there's Hunter on the assist by Wade.
With a number of moves and shots to choose from, Hunter is scary. Nice bucket there.
On the wing, Mitchell. Nailed from three-point land.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
There will be some letdown at some point, but these teams, they are built to score, so.
And it's Hunter with the jam.
And boy, when Hunter's aggressive, good things seem to happen for him and his team.
And that one's good, Mitchell. Mitchell's got 5 more. There's 31 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Merrill. And a missed layup.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Shot's good by Hero.
And how about Harrell's body control, capable of still scoring even when the defense ups the ante in terms of physicality.
Hunter no good. Here's Jovic. And so it's Miami with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And we'll be back with you shortly. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Miami.
Well, they're off to a good start getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
They've got Adebayo. Powell is out there with Terry Rozier. Then it's Wiggins, and it's Highsmith in at the 4 spot. That's the group on the floor for Miami. And so here's Cleveland. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Strus in the corner. The second chance effort, and he sinks the layup.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Pass to Wiggins. Fires top of the key, and he sinks that one in the back of the rim on the way in. Wiggins has got his first 2 points. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thank you. Coach Kenny Atkinson demanding that Evan Mobley stay in attack mode the entire game. And Mobley said, I have a lot of different skill sets that I can bring to the table. Being out there and challenging myself is going to sharpen them and get them where they need to be. Back to you.
On the rise. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. When you think about what makes Evan Mobley such a special talent, Richard, what comes to mind for you?
Well, his defense is already outstanding for a player his age. I can see him being a defensive player of the year candidate for many years to come. He is the anchor on this team.
The shot by Mitchell, no good.
Locking the arc down. Defense knows it's on them to scare off those shots.
That one goes in. And now a 7-point Heat lead.
Strong take inside by Rozier. He might be a smaller guard, but he's got no fear.
And the Nance slams it in.
Nance is special. How easy is it for him to make the spectacular look routine?
And another look at that last play with the AT&T connected cam. Rozier for 3. The Cavaliers pull it in.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
Did a great job closing the gap, making the shooter feel uncomfortable.
It puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Ball with a wide open look, and it's off from 3-point range. Miami leading by 5. Powell for 3. Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got his 5th rebound in this one. Ball, the pass to Mobley. Now here's Nance. 5 on the clock. Pass the ball. Mobley trying to free himself out.
There is no doubt that ball brings his flight gear to the arena. And has a little bit of bounce on him.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. This is the 3rd ever NBA Cup back in Las Vegas for the semifinals. This has been an outstanding event.
No doubt Las Vegas knows how to put on a show. This semifinal doubleheader really interesting. We never see NBA games on a neutral court, so it's fun to see these guys play in a different environment.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. Here's Merrill, following the score by Miami. Hunter, no good.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Here's Jaquez. Buries it from 3-point range. Jaquez has got the lead up to 8 now for the Heat.
When he has enough space, he's more than comfortable letting it fly from outside.
Allen. And Allen with the slam.
Unbelievable. The agility at his size, throwing it down, big fella.
Mitchell outside. Here's Jaquez. Offline with his 3. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Down low. And there's Hunter on the assist by Mitchell. Hunter's got 6.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
And that one's good, Mitchell.
Man, you can see the defense broke down there, allowing him to get all the way to the hoop.
Pass to Allen. Mitchell outside. Back to Allen. Mitchell outside. No good from outside.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Mitchell left side. Banked in off the glass. And it's an 8-point Miami lead. Here's Mitchell. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Yep, that one goes in there.
Just such good control. Donovan Mitchell, oh, he's outstanding in that in-between area.
Pass to Larson. On the wing, Jaquez. Covered by Hunter. Hawkins with the bucket.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking. Jump shot. Gave a little pump fake. And then off to the races.
Now Merrill. Bangs home the trifecta. 5 points in the game. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. It's the Heat. They lead by 5. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks, welcome. O'Neal. A lot of big-time action so far in this one. Looking at Miami, Kenny, give us your take.
The bench scoring has been a big key for them. They came in with energy, and they were able to give the starters a real break because of the way they performed. That's the kind of production every team hopes to have from their second year.
Shaq, how do you think Cleveland played?
And their defense has been an absolute disaster. Offering little to no resistance around the other team to walk all over them. They need to show way more fight in the second half, or they're going to get trampled.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. We're seeing a tremendous game here from Tyler Hero.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And it's a role we don't always see him in, but he's done a great job tonight getting the rest of his team involved.
Checking out the group for Kenny Atkinson to start the second half. The big men on the floor for him, Mobley and Allen. The wing set for him, Mitchell and Hunter. And it's Ball in at the 1 spot. So it's the Cavaliers now. Following the score by Miami.
When you combine his length and leaping ability, Allen is a ridiculous lob threat.
Hero kicks to Ware over Allen. And there's another one for the Heat.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
The shot by Mitchell, no good.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Hero from long range. Allen with the rebound. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. 7-point differential. Pass to Allen to the left side wing. Here's Ball. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
Lots of quick moves inside by Ball to get into great position for the score.
Now Wiggins. Jared Allen grabs the miss. The Cavaliers trail by 5. The number 1 overall pick back in 2014, Andrew Wiggins, certainly capable.
Elite length and athleticism. His shot creation is more good than great. He has that 2022 All-Star nod to his credit, and of course, a championship from that same season.
And Miami making a change here. Powell's checked in. And then for Cleveland, Dean Wade, he's checked in for Allen. And Strus is subbed in for DeAndre Hunter. Here's Adebayo. Count it.
A big man with handles. Don't be surprised when Bam moves like that.
The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Mobley outside. To the middle. Here's Wade. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got 6 assists now in the game. The Heat leading by 5. To the paint. Ware, good.
Oh, I love that possession for them, ending with an assisted bucket.
Mitchell looking it over. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
The control and precision of Mitchell's jumpers. Oh, it's a beautiful thing to watch.
Here's Hero. Again, the Heat good for 2.
He's been locked all the way in. in from the floor, and he's the #1 reason why they're winning right now.
Wade has the open look. Off target with his three.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
It's Powell on the wing. Here's the three. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
Yeah, that's a good defender making a play, and he does it without fouling.
Here's Wiggins, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Lonzo Ball picks one up.
Working hard against the defense, Wiggins manages to draw the foul inside.
The Heat have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line. No good on that one. RJ, one defensive stat that teams are tracking these days, deflections. Why do you think that's so important to them?
Well, it's a measure of your activity and disruption. Even if you don't get the steal, messing up the flow of a team's offense can be so impactful.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Nikola Jovic has checked in for Khalil Ware. Jaime Jaquez comes in for Bam Adebayo. And it's Rozier in for Tyler Hero. Now here's Nance. Back to Strus. A shot's good on the assist by Nance. Strus has got 7 points.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up, oh yeah, you're done.
Here's Jaquez. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Jaquez has got the lead, back up to 8 now for the Heat. Ball, the pass to Strus. And the layup's good off the glass. Strus has got 5 points now this quarter.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Wiggins passes to Rozier. Here's Jaquez. And again, Miami with the triple.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
Powell against Ball. 54 seconds left in the third. Pass to Strus. The kick out to Ball. Here's Nance. He takes it in, and Nance slams it in.
And great job by Nance attacking at the rim. That's why you scout for effort players that do it consistently every night.
Jaquez can't hit. The Cavaliers trail by 7. Now, here's Strus. 9 points in the game so far. The shot's good from Nance.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And here's Rozier. He brings it up for the Heat. So it's off to Brooklyn after this game as they have the Nets to look forward to. That's game 1 of a 3-game road trip. Here's Jaquez. From outside, off the mark. 1 second left. The shot that time, not on target. And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. Heat lead by 5. And we'll have the start of the 4th quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this 4th quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. They've got Adebayo. Also Khalil Ware out there. And it's Highsmith in at the small forward position. That's the group on the floor for Miami. The drive by Mitchell. Mitchell to the rack.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Miami leading by 3. Here's Hero. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Lonzo Ball picks one up.
And this guy is a gamer. Hero embraces any chance he can to draw a foul while taking a shot.
That's good from Hero. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Mobley's checked in. And Hero drops them both.
Well, when you send him to the line, you know what the outcome is likely to be.
Here's Mitchell. And Ware pulls it down.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
From about 19 feet, and the shot is long.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
And those are the type of shots that just drive coaches crazy. Look, I wouldn't be shocked to see him sitting on the bench if he tries that bad boy again.
Hero passes to Highsmith. Left side, Adebayo. Pass to Hero. Kept alive. Here's Ware. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
Holds it up there for Mobley. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
It must be nice to have a 7-footer like Mobley that you could just throw pretty much anything up there and he'll go get it.
Here's Highsmith. And the 3 off target. Now, here's Mitchell. Defense is right there. Off with the layup. Miami leading by 5. To the inside. Adebayo. And it's sent back by Allen. Pass to Highsmith. Here's Hero. He's covered by Ball. Hero, no good. Cavaliers have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Here's Allen. And Ware pulls it down. Ware's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Hero. From outside the arc, the Cavaliers pull it in. Mitchell's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And Ball slams it in.
When he puts it all together, Ball can put on quite a performance.
Now a timeout called by Miami. The short rest, very important, and one of the benefits of this part of the game is getting on the same page with your team while having the chance to hydrate with Gatorade. Replenish your energy for the late game push. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Eric Spoelstra's huddle. Coach telling their team, this is a tight one. We need full effort defensively. 1 or 2 stops, and we will win this game. A coach preaching defense, a familiar tune.
Allie, thank you so much. Timeout called Cleveland.
Fans, please give a big round of applause.
And now a moment to check out the leaders in the All-Star voting. Balloting underway.
And this is really a fun time of year. You're starting to see which players are going to be in the running to make the All-Star team.
Well, you look at Allen. He's there in the top 10 in the Eastern Conference voting. The fans have really gotten behind him.
And that's the way it should be. Kevin, you could make a case that he should be a starter, but there's just so many great players in the East. Just being in the top 10 shows how much respect the fans have for him.
And we'll keep you posted as the voting continues.
Man, when they needed him most, Wiggins steps up and hands them an important bucket.
Allen surveying the D. Outside, Ball. 6 on the shot clock. Hunter on the wing. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 4 assists in the game.
Well, we saw this from Hunter in the tournament. When Virginia won the championship, he was a clutch performer.
Timeout called the Heat. It's time now to present our player of the game, Tyler Hero.
And the shooting percentage, how about all the way in the 60s, shows how deadly he can be when he's feeling it. And as locked in as he was, they were trying to feed him as much as possible. But he never got out of control. I mean, he kept his head and just stayed patient.
Evan Mobley with the rebound. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Mitchell wide open. And another 3 for Cleveland.
Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
Out to the wing. And Adebayo with the basket on the assist by Mitchell. Mitchell's got 4 assists in the game. .144 left in the fourth quarter. And slam dunk by Allen.
So cool under pressure. It's good to see Allen rise to the occasion.
On the way, Wiggins. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
A huge turnover. And really the worst possible time. You have to value every possession, especially at this stage of the game.
Powell, he's checked in for Tyler Hero. Now, here's Hunter to take the lead. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 on the game.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
And it's Mitchell missing.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
This is why he's out there. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, it happens sometimes.
Jared Allen grabs the miss. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Cavaliers. The lead is 2. This is a huge possession.
And this is where all the hard work pays off. You have to be able to execute under pressure.
Here's Powell. Got it. And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
A huge play coming through when it matters most.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. Tyler Hero, he's checked in for Mitchell. We've got 33 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Mitchell outside. Allen trying to break free. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Now the game for Miami, Tyler Hero.
Hero against Ball. Now Hero. He's tightly guarded. Oh, no good. Timeout called Cleveland. It's tied at 75. 7 seconds left in the game.
If you want a t-shirt, you gotta get loud.
7 seconds left to play here in the 4th. And Hunter, here we go. Money!
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Now a timeout called by Miami.
Timeout.
They trail by 2. 1 second left in the 4th. What do you think, guys?
And with under 2 seconds remaining, they need something quick. Don't have time for an extra.
That is how you finish it.
Gets the big-time shot to fall, folks, and now we're headed to OT.
And regulation now complete. These teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast. And so it's Cleveland with it. The rim protectors standing tall for him, Mobley and Allen. The wing set for him, Mitchell and Hunter. And it's Ball in at the point. It's good from Allen on the assist by Ball. 12 points for Jared Allen.
And look at how ready Allen was to fight for it. He's willing to go to battle for his team.
Powell outside. Evan Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got 8 rebounds in this game. Ball, the pass to Allen. And here is Mitchell. And Mitchell drills the 3.
His team trusts him, and rightfully so. Mitchell makes so many big, important shots because he is a clutch performer.
Wiggins from outside. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
And the crowd is loving this long-range bomb attack that we're seeing here tonight, coming right back to answer a 3 with one of their own.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
And that one's good. Wiggins.
You see the strength that Wiggins has added over the years. He can take on pretty much anyone at this point.
Hunter for 3. And it's Miami with the rebound. Well, overtime basketball, a minute and a half played so far. Hero kicks to Adebayo. Heat moving the ball around. A three-pointer. Wiggins. Mitchell comes up with the rebound. Mitchell's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And athletic forward with a versatile skill set. Hunter has also proven he can come up big in big moments.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good. And it's Adebayo with the ball for the Heat. Wiggins surveying the floor. Fires the 3. The shot by Powell, no good.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
Did a great job closing the gap, making the shooter feel uncomfortable.
On the way, Wiggins to tie it up. Hunter grabs the miss. Inside, Allen.
And just seizing the moment. Allen not shying away in the clutch. Can't waste any time here.
It needs to be a quick shot, then a quick foul.
It's in!
And, you know, some guys shrink as the game tightens. Hero calls for the ball.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Had to foul on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
At the line for the Cavaliers.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
How about the poise he showed there, making this a 2-possession game.
And the Heat call time here. They're down by 5. There's 21 seconds left to play in OT, and this battle continuing. Guys, what do you think?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
Yeah, it has to be fast. They got to take the first good look they get.
And an intentional foul right there.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6.
Lonzo Ball. 2.
And so both free throws are good. It's a 7-point game.
He knows how important it is converting at the line and building up this lead.
Now a timeout called by Miami. They're trailing by 7. There's 14 seconds left to play in the first overtime. Guys, what's your take?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
And I'm sure coach is encouraging them to play to the final whistle. Then they can get out of here.
Haywood. Highsmith. Cavaliers timeout. It's time for T-shirts. Cleveland substitution.
Here's ball. And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Donovan Mitchell. Home team foul. Terry Rozier III. First personal foul.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5.
Shooting for Cleveland. Lonzo Ball. 2.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
Making no mistakes and putting some extra nails in the coffin right here. That pretty much did it.
Frames it from downtown.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Larson. First personal foul. Penalty. At the line for the Cavaliers. Donovan Mitchell. 2.
That's the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game. So we see the Cavaliers get the win here.
That's the
they
end of the
escape
game.
with a victory, although they needed an extra period to get it
Thank
done.
you for
Yeah,
coming
but
out
what
tonight.
a
We hope
great
you all had a
game.
great time.
Both
And as
teams,
always,
I
please
felt like gave it their all.
drive home
But when it
safe.
came to OT, it was just all about sheer determination on their part.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you so much for watching tonight's presentation. We'll see you next time.